Right, welcome back, guys, gals. Here at Air Power, we got something I want to show you today. I hadn't been out to do a video on the bully yet. But I actually had a little health issues. I don't have the COVID or nothing like that. I actually had pleurisy, where I had inflammation of the lung, and I hadn't been able to get out and do anything. I tried to go out and do some testing with the bully since I modified it, but getting all set up and everything is running out of breath. And anytime with pleurisy, when your lung is inflamed like that, it makes it hard to breathe, and it just hurts to take deep breaths. Anyway, today we're gonna start with the pool snake. I've had some people. I hope I'm in frame. I've had some people having problems getting the brushes out of the pool snake because you're not supposed to pull brushes through your air rifles. So I hear. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to do it. They say don't do it, so I'm not going to use the brushes. This is one I bought for the 357. Go ahead and show you guys and gals how to remove the brushes. So before I start the video, I actually forgot to set up tools. Give me just a second. All right. Sorry about that. First we need to do is take the snake out of the package, obviously. Might be more daunting than I expected. Okay. Now, this one looks fine. It looks like it's short enough that it's going to work just fine. The brass tip that weighs down and goes down in the barrel. Actually, the one I got for the 30 cal was a little longer, and I had to saw it off and file it, the edges back on it to make it smooth again to go ahead and go down there. Now, there's the brushes. Can you see those on the film? The lighting here is horrible. I'm sorry. There's the brushes right inside there. I know you can see those brushes poking out of there. So, see if we can't fix the light situation. That should be better lighting on the situation, hopefully. Oh, let me just throw the brushes and everything. All right, now I know you can see the brushes in there. So what we're going to do here is we're not going to do this. Do not cut your snake. So we're going to put that away. These will actually be the tools we're using. Now, there are two brushes in here, one on this side, one on this side. And in between them, there's some really loose fabric. You're going to end up tearing a few strands, but that's better than cutting this thing and destroying a lot of them. What you want to do here, I'm stuck in my chair. Did you see that? What you want to do here is you're going to take these. They're very prickly and they will prick your fingers. But you want to take one of these and work it. See that little tip? Work it out of there. You're going to take your pliers, grab a hold of that. Luna, my cat's acting crazy. And then I'm going to really have to get over here and concentrate on pulling this thing out of here. You're going to want to work this brush around and out of this thing. Like I said, you'll probably tear a few fibers, but it's better than cutting it up with a knife. It seemed like the 30 cal one was a little easier to do than this one. But you'll just work those, like I said, that's really prickly, and it will prick your fingers a lot. You just want to work that material over these and just keep working with it, and you will eventually get that brush out of there. Like I said, it's going to tear a few fibers here and there, but it's better than cutting it with a knife and just destroying a whole strand of fibers. And it will come out of there. There's one. And that's not too bad. It's a few little bitty fibers kind of broke on there, but it's still whole and in one piece. And there's one brush out of it. And then we'll just do the same thing with the other side. Do the same wore out spot. We kind of got a ragged hole. Luna, my cat wants to play with this. She thinks we're playing. So you'll just work that. Ouch. This one wants to be more stubborn, but you'll find the end of it, kind of work it out of there. This one actually don't have the little ring on this end like this one did. So it's going to make it a little more difficult to kind of hold on to. But you know, we can manage it, because we don't give up. Keep dropping it because these things poke my finger. Luna! Guys, if we lose the light or this thing flies out of my hand, it's because my cat wants to play today. I've been gone most of the day working on my heater core in my truck, and it turns out you had to remove the whole dash to replace a heater core so you can defrost your windows and be warm in the wintertime. So that was a task. I had some help from my son-in-law. Not my son-in-law, my stepson. Due to the fact I'm having problems breathing. This takes a little time to get these out of here. But as you can see, they'll come out of there. It's out. And that's 2 brushes out of there. And that's very little compromise to the material. Still hole on one side, just a little bit of fibers there. And perfect working condition. And your 2 brushes are out. You can throw them in the garbage. Whatever it is you want to do with it. I'm not going to demonstrate using this right now, because I really hadn't shot the rifle enough to really be clean. So we're just going to put it back in this little packet. That way I know this one is for the 9. Now the other one put up that's for the 30. And that's all there is to that. So that's how you take the brushes out of your bore snake for your air guns. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And get them air guns clean. I wouldn't clean them until you maybe, I don't know, about 4, 5, 10 of pellets out of them. And then you can probably clean them. They shouldn't need clean too much. It don't deposit too much lead in the barrels. Mostly what's deposited inside your barrels are the oils and powders they actually coat the pellets with, or the slugs, whatever it is you shoot. They coat them with like a fine oil or powdery substance, and that's what's actually in your barrel. It's not actually lead itself. So about 4 or 5 tens through your gun, and then you can possibly give it a little cleaning. I wouldn't really oil the barrel if I was you, but maybe just a little cleaner recommended for it. But that's it, guys. Y'all have a nice night. I'm out.